Hey guys, welcome back to another video. So, what I did was recently is I pulled down the most popular and in-demand roles I scraped these directly from Indeed, and the under the title engineer in the title of the job or consultant or something similar, and that brought me to basically, and this is directly in the city of New York because New York is a major city. It should well represent how the tech market looks right now. So with that being said, let's get into it. So right off the bat, I see that the average salary right now is $165,000 across roles, right? So there's a lot of six-figure jobs. There's 4,000 engineers roles only, and this is scraped in the past 30 days. So there's still tons of tech jobs out there. So with all the doom and gloom with people worried about AI taking their job or saturation, there's still so many jobs, right? And they're all paid. They're very much paying in that six-figure range. You just have to know where the trends are going and be ready to learn. So currently, the top paying job is under title like distributed systems engineer and engineering managers or staff AI engineer, with the average range for that being $700,000. Top engineers are making 900K. Obviously, these are for top engineers, the 1% you could say. But if you're a big dreamer, it's definitely doable, and you work hard, you can get it. In the meantime, the average salary is still 165,000. So if you're looking to get in, there's still a lot of opportunity for people who just want to get into the field and are worried that it's not worth it anymore. It's definitely still a great career. When I look into the top titles that I pulled, cloud engineer is came up with 942 listings. Of course, this is mostly accurate, but there's going to be some duplicate listings. So with that being said, this is let's say 90% accurate. So learn your cloud, learn AWS, as we see in the most in-demand technologies. AWS and Python is still leading, so learn some. Those cloud certificates are still very valuable. So AWS or GCP, Azure is right behind as well. So you can't go wrong with picking up the cloud. I also noticed that what I don't see is a web developer or front end engineer anymore. So yeah, I'd steer away from trying to get it, learning the latest JavaScript framework. I think it's a waste of time, especially if you're just trying to get a job. I've noticed that a lot of it is niche roles now. So try to niche down. So you need to try to niche down. Analytics engineering, security, or AI infrastructure, which is what I do right now as a site reliability engineer. Yeah, data, platform engineering. This is where the trends are going. Still tons of opportunity. Just have to find them in the right avenues. You gotta study the right tools and get the right certs and do the right projects. Yeah, you could be also making under 60,000. It's a great career. When I look into the most in-demand technologies, you can see that Python is still the leading language and growing. AWS, as we mentioned, is a cloud provider, so learn your cloud. And then Kubernetes, Go, CI/CD. This could be very overwhelming. The good thing is, when you look at the tech stack by role, okay, cloud engineers, I've noticed there's a lot of similarities. So all these jobs are asking for Terraform, Kubernetes, Python, some cloud. So having those fundamentals translates well from one job to another. You're not going from learning one thing will not be a waste of time because they're all translatable. Average cloud salary is 160K, software engineer 160K, infrastructure 180. So yeah, try to niche down into one of the higher paying roles. Test engineer is common, but it's 98K. So maybe look for something more valuable. Platform engineering or AI platform. Same thing. Learn your infrastructure. Learn Kubernetes. Learn Terraform. Learn Go and learn cloud. There's so much like the tools are practically the same in these jobs. So as long as you learn these tech stacks and the fundamentals behind them, you could be on your way to make 165,000. There's so much opportunity. don't let the doom and gloom and really get to you. Earns, yeah, and then you can tailor your resume towards some more of these role tools that you made and roles, and yeah, should be good. So tons of opportunity, and you got this.